Hello everyone. In this video, I would like to talk a bit more about the chassis connector that we have simulated. What we have done is we took the simulated switch for which I already created a video, and we just added some chassis functionality on top of it. So if you have a look, the layout is more or less the same. So the same header structure, some additional details at the bottom, and over here an overview of the chassis. And if we go to the data pages, we also have general, the multicast table, LLDP information, and most important over here, simulation config. And here, more or less the same configurations are in there, with additionally here we have slots configuration so that we can insert an IP card, an SDI card, and or a satellite card. Also, if we move to applications here in settings, we have a link with the license server. Full details will be recorded in another video, and we will talk about this also in one of the coming SDMN videos. So we configure this, we hit deploy, and then on the fly we can put in some cards. These are IP cards. If we have a look at the slots page, here we see these cards. They have a physical address assigned, also an IP address, and they have some cores. IP cards have 16 cores, and currently there are no cores in use. What does this mean? Each card has some interfaces, like the IP card has 4 Ethernet ports in it, which is visible in this overview over here, but it also has a compute plate inside of it. So that means that compute plate has 16 cores, and we can, on top of that, we can run some applications. Like the applications that we support are visible over here. We have a firewall, encoder SD, encoder SD HD, encoder UHD for H.264 video compression. We have JPEG-XS encoder, SD HD, and we have a satellite demodulator application that we can spin up on the fly. Therefore, we have the license server. And when we spin it up on one of the slots, we see how much cores it will take in use. Like for instance, since we only have 16 cores, that would mean that we can only spin up 4 encoder UHD applications on that one specific card. But in case of firewall, we can spin up 16 firewalls on that card if we want. Of course, there are only 4 Ethernet ports, so having 16 firewalls is not really a use case that you will have. Once an application is running, you will see it over here in the application instances. More of that I will explain during the SDMN video. And just as for the switch, we have also resources in place. And here we create resources for the Ethernet ports, also for SDI ports and L-band ports that we have simulated, and also for the modules. So each card has a compute plate resource. So we have 9 cards in place. So you see all the resources in here created for that one.